So this is pretty cool. A couple days ago, I did a video about divine timing and divine order, which you may have seen. It's just how I live my life, right? I trust in the timing of things. And anyway, I've been really focused on trusting in the timing of things right now with everything that's going on in my life, which you can watch that video if you want to get an update. But today I went to a meeting that I go to every week. Love the people at this meeting. They're amazing. This woman who I really, really love gave me this little pamphlet today. She's on like Catherine Ponder's newsletter, so she gets these little like pamphlets in the mail every month, and she gave me this pamphlet today. And here's what it says. So the title is "When Your Good is Delayed, Affirm Divine Timing." She didn't know that I had just made a video about this or anything. Like, one of the things that I love about how the universe works is how we just get the reminders over and over again, which I think is magical. And then I'll read you a little bit about what it says on the inside. When you affirm the manifestations of the divine plan for your life, it may begin unfolding quickly. If so, you must be willing to let go of the old and quickly expand into your divine plan, accepting whatever changes are involved in people, environment, and events. As Emerson has stated, for everything you gain, you lose something. However, just the opposite may happen when you begin affirming the divine plan. Changes may come slowly or not at all. If your good seems delayed, it may be a matter of divine timing. Even though you feel ready for your new good, the new people and events that are to be connected with your divine plan may not have reached their point of fruition in your life. This is the time to declare the divine plan of your life manifests under divine timing. To human sense, that divine timing may seem slow, but when it begins manifesting your new good, it often happens so quickly as to be breathtaking. You must be ready for it when it comes. And there's a lot more in here. I'm not going to take the time to read all of it. It ends with an affirmation, which I will give you so that you can use it. And if you want the rest, you can let me know in the comments and I can get it to you. By the way, Catherine Ponder has some of the best affirmations there are. You can look her up. She has lots of books that she's written, and her books are full of amazing affirmations. So her affirmations are amazing and they work. So here's what it says. If you're not sure what to do with your life, meditate daily on the following statements. Affirm them often, and you will soon begin to see the divine design unfolding. But here's the affirmation. Every plan which my Father in heaven has not planned for me is now dissolved in my life. The next step in the divine plan quickly manifests. The divine idea, the divine plan for me now comes to pass. New doors of good now open to me. With a confident spirit, I now go forth into a life of happiness, security, and abundant living. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So Catherine Ponder's amazing. I highly recommend her books. I've read a couple of her books. More than anything, this is just a message to remind you to trust in the divine timing and the divine order that is happening. At our meeting, we were actually talking about this today, and somebody shared a story about a woman who was trying to sell her house, like I am, and it didn't sell for like a really long time had gone by. And she eventually realized that she was married, and she eventually, after like the house was on the market for, I forget exactly, like 10 months or something, she realized that she didn't want to stay married to this person. And so once she got clear about that, the house sold. So it was almost like the universe, the divine plan was in place to not let the house sell so that she wouldn't end up buying a house with this person that she was eventually not going to want to be married to. The divine plan did not cause her house to sell until that relationship ended. And this kind of stuff it's profound, and it's going on all of the time in the universe. Like, there's a bigger plan at play, and we just have to trust in that. You know, a lot of times we want to be in control of everything, or we feel like things aren't happening on our timeline, but the timeline that they're happening on is in our highest and best good. So we just have to trust in that. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, how you feel about divine timing. I hope this was helpful in some way. Love you.